really hate seeing my car just sitting here. But it is in a safe spot, so, you know what I'm saying? But I got something to show y'all, so check it out. I ain't gonna show y'all too much going on out here. What the fuck it is? Truck chassis, baby. Take this to the garage right now. Damn, not a little worse than they thought. They probably gonna just ship me to another hospital, man. Oh, man. This last thing I wanted for the day. Wanted to go home, get y'all a video on the new car part. It is what it is, man. Boy, I feel good leaving out of this motherfucker, boy.
So we got the catfish strip, special, cocktail sauce, 4-pound large.
See, the elegance came with this fluffy rug right here. This is the elegance right here. You feel me? This piece must have got scuffed and scratched. That's why I'm either gonna get this wrapped or I'm either gonna get the Sandman design billet pieces. But I'm probably just gonna get them wrapped because this car gonna stay classic as much as possible, stay original colors and stuff like that. But if I could just, I ain't gonna even lie to you, if I could just get it dyed over, same exact color, probably get it clear coated to protect the dye, and it'll look like it's brand new, that's what's gonna happen. Still ain't got no detail on the interior. It's still blue, but that blue will pop out more if it get clean, you know what I'm saying? Most definitely, you see that blue coming out of there? You just gotta see that from different angles. You feel me? Type shit, your grandma couch. They keep saying, why you gonna go fuel injection? Look, I understand that carburetors tuned up exactly how they supposed to be. It's gonna run good, just how I did from the showroom floor. I understand that. But listen, I don't wanna have to do this. It's a cold crank. I could put my hands on the exhaust and everything. I just pumped it up 4 times. That was 2 more times the charger seen. Now, like I said, if it's tuned, it's not gonna do this, bro. But my thing is, I don't want to deal with any like gas locks. I don't want to deal with any flooding in the carburetor. I don't want to deal with even more fumes. And I just don't want to deal with just pushing the pedal on a cold crank. It's just certain things I don't want to deal with. Damn, music just came on. There's some copyright in there. But I just don't want to deal with all that. It's more hoses, more to it. When the EFI go on there, it's pretty much going to do its job. I'm going to get it finally tuned. So this is the first cold crank. And while I was cranking it, I just pressed the gas 2 more times. It's on. It's barely on. See the lights, how the lights just do that. Now it's on. Time is way off. It's got like I ain't gonna say the time is way off, but it's got a fuel issue for sure. Yeah, I'm going to turn it off, y'all, and show y'all what came in the mail. You know what I'm saying? My eye a little messed up, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see it. My object went straight through my eyelid and hit my eyeball, scratched my eyeball up. So I gotta see about that. I can't drive or nothing right now, you know what I mean? And I had to scoop my seat up in front of the light. I can't have the light like directly shining on my face. I feel like I'm getting blinded. Alright, I ain't gonna even lie to you. Anybody that's pushing like 24s, maybe 22s, don't forget, if anybody that's subscribed to the channel, I got these braces on. I'm still getting used to talking with them. But I feel like anybody going over 22s or 24s, you gotta have tubular rear, upper and lower, double adjustable trailer arms. You gotta have them. I showed you on the last video what they was on the car. Now I'm gonna be able to put a brand new one up side by side with it so you can see the difference of how they look and how more heavier duty these look and are. You know what I'm saying? Let me do that real quick, then we'll come back. I'm gonna just talk to y'all right now. I'll do it at the end of the video. I gotta keep moving the camera around. Got nobody holding the camera for me today. But these trait chassis, all right? So this is my second time buying them, but the first time I bought them some years ago, I don't think, if y'all check out my Instagram, if you go follow me at the Great, DAGREAT LC, I think I posted my old Monte Carlo up today. That's today, yeah, early today I posted it. And on Facebook, the Great LC as well. I had these on there, but they didn't have the polyurethane bushings. They had the hard metal bushings on them. So I'm kind of geeked up to see how these gonna feel. It's not gonna be a major difference, but I know that polyurethane bushing is softer. So it should add a little more comfort when those rear wheels are hitting a bump or something. Usually like metal bushings and stuff are like for like metal, for like racing and stuff, like hard, thick reinforcement plastics or metal bushings like for racing. You want more cushion when it comes to a street build. This is gonna be a street build. So, you know what I'm saying? It's only right. So pretty much it's double adjustable. These gonna hook up from the frame to the rear end on the upper part. So you get to adjust the rear end. It hook up to the rear end. Actually, hook up to the rear end down here. I'm sorry, and then hook up to the frame right here where the bush is at. So I think I'm correct. If the rear end needs to be moved down here, it can do so. You know what I'm saying? If you know you need some adjustment around the frame, you can adjust it up here on this part. You know what I'm saying? It's double adjustable, adjust right here and right here. So you got a lot of play when it comes to angling that rear end and positioning your wheel directly where you want it at. You got a lot of people, they just being cheap and they don't want to spend the money for these. These are the upper ones. Let me show y'all the lower ones. Dinner was over here the other night. I had showed it to him. But the lower ones are always longer. If y'all was looking at the video the other day that I posted, I was showing y'all under the car, the lower ones. And they come with the hardware as well. None of these bolts will rust up. So everything that I'm putting on here is not gonna rust up, you know what I'm saying? These are they already powder. I'm talking about the powder coat on these. Bro, I'm talking about the powder coat is amazing, bro. Amazing. I don't even know what I did with my razor. I really don't know what I did with my razor. It's all good. I'll get the plastic off while I'm talking. Get a move on. Because I know y'all ain't got all day. I ain't got all day. But I just like to get straight to the point about shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't got to sit here and try to make y'all laugh and entertain y'all. Like, I feel like this is enough entertainment. Like, this dude really trying his best out here in his life, and he's building a car as well. You know what I'm saying? It should take time, man. Y'all see, I don't got nothing, I don't got to do no capping. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really using my money. If I had somebody to scam all that shit or this, that, and the third, I probably had everything I needed already, you know what I'm saying? So I really grind hard for it, and that's why this build is gonna mean more to me than somebody who got, you know, easily got some bricks off and, you know what I'm saying, got a load off and built a car like it was nothing, or somebody who was scamming it and got it like it was nothing. Salute to them guys. Can't hate on them. You can never hate on them. Ever. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't know with the bricks or nothing like that, but, you know, I was slightly there with the finesse. I wouldn't like no top finesse. Like, I was doing it, I was making enough to do stuff like this. I was making enough to buy parts damn every day. The powder coating on here from the last time I got them, I'm most definitely gonna say Trick Chassis did doing their thing on the powder coating. They getting way more better with the powder coating. This is like so heavy duty. Like you can really kill somebody with this. It feel like a sledgehammer or something. So for me to go ahead and toss these under the car, I'm pretty sure they're gonna do more than a good job. They're gonna do a great job. You don't want those weak trailer arms holding on to that rear end with them. I don't know if y'all ever picked 28s up or even rolled them. 28s, 26s, 30, 32s, 34s, they are not light. They are not light. Like they probably weigh more than your little kid. Like they're very heavy. And when you're dealing with that heavy wheel spinning that fast on the highway or just down the block, that's a lot of force and a lot of tension on that rear end and on those axles and whatever. So it does justice when you got a good control arm, trailer arms, control arm, rear trailer arm, holding it in place exactly where it needs to be at, and it's nice and firm. You know what I'm saying? It helps out the drivetrain. It does a lot. So I'm not sure. It's some real good powder coating though. I can't lie to y'all. Like I'm not sure if I'm probably am gonna get them re-powder coated a different color, cause I'm going with like all the Cadillacs came with like a gray on the fill-ins in the back. And 90, 91, 92, they came with that gray on that kit, the body kit that was on them. So I might get that gray, the navy blue like the top. I don't want too much white at the bottom, but I might use that blue from the interior. That blue, navy blue, and that gray at the bottom of the car. What color am I gonna powder coat these? Not sure. But the powder coating on them already is immaculate, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not trying to make the bottom of the car look pretty, but I do want everything coated so I'm not seeing any rust and stuff like that in the future. You know what I'm saying? I just might say F it and leave these black. If I do that, there will be some other things under the car that are black. I did want to rhino line the belly of the floor. I wanted to epoxy it, put a couple coats of epoxy on it, and then rhino line it. They do color matches with rhino liner, so I didn't know if I wanted to do the belly of the floor color match rhino line, like the color of the interior, or if I just want to go ahead and do it black. You know, I might end up doing it black. Not sure. I do want to put a clear coat over the rhino line to protect the rhino line a little bit, even though the rhino line is already a protector itself. Though it would make it easier to clean, if that makes sense. With a clear coat on there, it'll look a little more shinier, and you'll be able to just wipe the dirt right off of the belly for anybody going under the car. Whenever I need the bottom of the car clean before I go to a car show or something like that. So on the rear end, you know what I'm saying? You got they kind of angle like this. You got one going from, you know, one spot to the rear end, the other one, you know, doing this thing. So, well, it'll be on the middle part, close to like the pin area, whatever that shit called. But they do their job. I'm gonna take y'all by the car because I got the kids in the house and they gotta eat and stuff like that. With this being wrong, from this incident on my eye, the blood vessels I busted as well, so I can't even work out. So it is what it is. I can't really be messing with my blood flow while it's healing. But it is what it is. I'm gonna go under here. I'm gonna show y'all under the car, like the difference of the lower one and the upper one, and you'll have an idea what the difference is of the upper one. I mean, the difference of the lower ones, I'm sorry. And then you'll have an idea what the difference is with the upper ones, you know what I'm saying? I mean, these is like solid, bro. They come to kids, you know what I'm talking about? What you want? I told you what I was doing. What do you want?
I want to take a video with you and see your video.
You gotta come through the side door. She talking about she wanna take a video with me. Close the door. Don't let the mosquitoes in. So, yeah, that's that, man.
It's like basketball. Play basketball, Nani.
Let's get in the head and I'm gonna stop the video. I just got the hood. The hood does close. It's cracked open because I keep the trickle charge on there. It's dusty as hell, y'all. So, like I said, I'm gonna bring it out and clean it right before I put it in the shop to get the EFI put on. But it's pretty much solid for everybody that just joined the channel. And put this damn control on down. It's pretty much solid, bro. I was looking at Mr. Goddammit. He put old girl car up on her. She got the elegance edition. Hers is cleaner than this. She don't need no paint job on hers. It's black. And hers got like the burgundy interior. She got the pillow seats like I got. The elegance edition came with pillow seats and it came with the furry rug down there. You know what I'm saying? All the basic ones didn't come with that. You feel me? I didn't need something to lay on top of. This plastic. This cool. It's good enough. I'm about to cut the light on for y'all. Can't scratch this up. I hate when people got your parts in the shop going in, just tossing shit everywhere. You scratching up your little coats and this and the third. Next thing you know, you getting it washed and hey. Next thing you know, you getting it washed, and then the water didn't touch that part that got scratched, and then you got one rusty scratch on your whole part because they was just bullshitting around the shop. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so it clearly both songs. See that crusty old looking bushing right there? It got surface rust on there. I could rub my finger on that and that surface rust will come off. Got brand new exhaust on here. They just dirty, that's all. This is why I want polished exhaust because I haven't even driven 100 miles with this new exhaust. And you see what happened with the weldings and stuff. So I don't want that going on with my new exhaust. So my new exhaust will be polished. Once again, this is brand new exhaust. It just surface rust on it. It can be scuffed off. It can be painted and, you know, primed up or whatever. Or some hot temperature prime or whatever. It's a wide pipe. I'm getting true duals put on here. Not no more wide pipe shit. But, you know, this wide pipe with the no catalyst converter did help out the performance. It did pretty good from the outside of the car. You could not see it hanging under the car. It's nice and flush. But polished exhaust is the way I'm going. So I'm gonna bag up the camera a little bit. You see down there where this control arm bolts on right there. Boom. Okay, so now we're gonna put this right there. We're gonna put this right next to it. Let me swap my arms out real quick. Swap them on out, baby. All right. I do not want to scratch this thing, bro. So, that's right. So where this bolt up at right there, that's where this gonna bolt up at right here. And this piece, so imagine, and how can I get it around here without scratching it? There we go. So imagine this piece right here with this one at. This gonna be right there. That's gonna look so much cleaner. This frame right here, the frame, the actual frame of the car, which is right here. This piece, it touched it a little, it didn't get scratched up, y'all. It's just, let me see. See how I wiped that off? It's straight. And like I said, I'm probably getting it powder coated anyway, so. It just some little dust that was on it, that's all. I buffed that right off. But the frame will be powder coated. So when it's nice and fresh, this is gonna be nice and fresh. The exhaust gonna be nice and fresh. Bottom of the car gonna be sanded down. Look how solid that floor is, bro. Look how solid that floor is. Ain't nothing crickling and crackling with the coating that used to be all dirt or whatever stuff that is. There's no rust holes on there. I'm telling you, this floor is solid, bro. Solid, like, look at that. Solid. So it's gonna get scuffed off. It's gonna get primed, rhino line. So all the different color things will be separated and it look nice and neat. And it's just gonna be a well appreciated build, man. A well appreciated build. With these control arms, they will definitely hook up to that rear end, and they're gonna keep it positioned where it's at. So, well, where it needed to be at. Usually on these cars, for people that don't got it or don't get their rear end pushed back or all that stuff, like they rim might for the 8s. They rim might hit like right here somewhere. They have to do a little trimming and a little trimming on that side. You look at other people's Cadillacs, you'll see, and this surface rust, y'all, it's not rusted out. You'll see they trim come out this way, out here somewhere. For 28s, you should not have to cut nothing in the back. You'll see they trim. Mine's come straight down. Theirs it come outwards. And if it come out a little bit, that's cool. Ain't nothing really wrong with that. But I most definitely say if all they gotta do is shorten that rear end a couple inches. I'm sorry, not a couple inches. A quarter of an inch just to bring it in some. So it'll be able to clear from here to here. I mean, why not? Why wouldn't you do that? You know what I'm saying? Clear it. You know what I mean? And that's really it, bro. I mean, as far as getting the tub, I got a built-in skirt. So really, y'all box Chevys, y'all's really y'all chrome piece like up here somewhere. So by me having a built-in skirt, I can have the car up higher and it'll give it the illusion of like it's squatting. So that means that I don't have to come down as low as you guys have to come. What does that mean? That means there's gonna be a lot of space up there. So if it's not coming down and hitting certain areas, if they could just notch certain areas in the quarter, they don't have to do a full mini tub. They can just notch a couple things and I could be good, you know what I mean? The less work, the better. Less money spent, the better. This is not to be a crazy build. It's supposed to be a clean build. And that's all I got to say, man. You feel me? 1979 Cadillac Coupe Deville, the Elegance Edition. And yes, it's dirty, but it's still there. Peace.